that's it. We're done. Mission accomplished. Frank's fiddle. Oh, there's Frankie boy. Frankie boy, bless him. Frankie boy. The fiddle. His name on it. That's it. That's what it was all about. Playing a tune for Frank on his anniversary on his fiddle. So what's next? Well, first thing is to do this. It's thank yous time. So more or less in chronological order rather than any kind of order of importance. Firstly, thank you to Frank for being my father-in-law. Couldn't have wished for a better one. I did take your daughter off your hands and I never got any payment for that, so I mean you were lacking there, but no, we had some laughs. Built some stuff. we built a brick barbecue in my back garden, and I'm telling you, when the nuclear war comes, the only things that are going to be left around is cockroaches and that barbecue. It got deeper foundations than my house. But we did some stuff and we had some laughs, and I do miss you. So thank you, Frank, and then thank you to Linda and the family for letting me have the fiddle and trusting me with that. And so that was the next start of the thing. Thank you to Vadim, my initial Russian violin teacher, who actually got me to make a sound on the thing in the first place. So thank you for that, Vadim. I had 6 lessons with Vadim. Then thank you to Jason for, well, thank you, but I discovered Fiddlehead and 2 or 3 other things. So thank you to Jason, because he was supportive and he actually told people about Frank's Fiddle, the YouTube channel. And from that I got a couple of Fiddlehead friends, Dawn and Kim. Thank you to you ladies for your support all the way through this. I really appreciated that, and we had some giggles about things. Completely supportive, really, really much appreciated. Dan, whose name I can't remember, but Dan, he also did a couple of fiddle bits when we started lockdown and he was doing his thing. Had no need to do that, and made a couple of little fiddle tunes, and so thanks to Dan as well, who says, I can't remember his name. Thanks to all you people who have followed the channel. I think we've got 26 people have subscribed to the channel. It's not going to be, you see all these people, 3.2 million followers, and I've got 26. But I love you, 26, and thank you for taking the time. Some family, some friends, some people I've never met. So thank you for that. Thank you for the nice comments, for the supportive comments. I've appreciated that. And thank you to, obviously, my family as well, and to my lad, Anthony, for his supportive comments. He's dying to take the piss out of me, I know he is. He's dying to get stuck into me about being my fiddle playing. I can just feel it when we talk. But bless him, he's been very good. And he hasn't got stuck into me. He's been very kind, even though he was the first person that heard me play, except for Linda, and I played Happy Birthday for him. I did okay. I didn't record that one, as I've said before, but it was okay. I quite enjoyed that. It didn't sound too bad to say that it was my first outing. So anyway, thank you to you all. And that, as I say, that's it. That's what this was all about. It was to learn a fiddle tune on Frank's instrument and play it on the anniversary of his passing. So I've got to think about what's next now. I've got my book, my Fiddler's Fate book. So there's a few things that I want to do. I am going to go back, not to the beginning, but I am going to go back a little bit and now I can stop messing around and bitting and bobbing between things. I am going to start trying to seriously get back into Jason's courses. I want to get to the end of the intermediate course by the end of the year, so that will be essentially the end of January. So I want to get to the end of the intermediate stuff by the end of January, and then next year I want to start making serious inroads into learning how to read the music and then get into that book. So I want to do that. I want to buy myself a new fiddle. I want to have my own instrument, and I really fancy an electric one. Not just one of these with a pickup on it, but a proper. You see these sexy ones that make it look like a dollar sign, and you know, the shape cut out. I've seen this guy in Cambridgeshire. Was it Cambridge? Yeah, Cambridgeshire, I think, who does them. And when I can get over to the UK at some point, I'm going to go down and see him. They're not very expensive, but I right fancy one of them. They're real sexy. But then the thing is, I can plug the earphones in and play it as often as I like, wherever I like, and nobody's going to hear anything. But I also want to get myself my own fiddle, my own acoustic fiddle, and I don't want to go and buy a new one. I've got this romantic idea in my head that I want to find one somewhere in a second-hand shop or whatever, an old one, and I don't mean like a 1740 Stradivarius for 20 million quid. I mean just an old one that's got a bit of history and actually add to its history. I know it just sounds like romantic nonsense, but I'd rather do that than go and pay for a new fiddle, and it just seems the way I want to do it. I'm definitely going to buy a new bow, because this one, best one in the world. This is the one that I inherited, but a few people have said to me that a bow makes a lot of difference. But again, I've really got to wait till I go back to the UK, because here you go in the shop and whatever they've got, that's what you buy. And I want a bit more choice in that, and you can pay a lot of money for a boat, and I don't want to pay a fantastic amount, but I want to buy a decent boat that I think, yeah, that's my tool. So that's what I'm going to do. I am going to carry on playing. I don't know whether I'm going to carry on recording things. I might do. I'll have to see about that. In fact, I probably will record things now and again, but I'm going to lose subscribers, because I'm not going to be doing any great number of videos, I don't think. So this channel's probably going to go down the tubes a little bit, but stick with it if you're interested, because I will carry on doing stuff. So anyway, thank you to you all, and mission accomplished. It wasn't the greatest version of Ashokan Farewell that I did, but I did about eight takes, and that was the second best one, except the best one I completely screwed up the last 3 or 4 bars, and it sounded dreadful, so I had to do it all again. I was pissed off about that as well, because it was absolutely as I wanted it to be, and then the last 3 or 4 bars I think I got a bit complacent and I screwed it up. So so that was the one that you got. But what I want to do is I want to learn, the other thing I want to do is I want to learn vibrato. It's so bloody difficult. You look at it and you think it's easy, and it is not easy. To get that motion on the it's just so, I'm going to stop doing it. It's so difficult. So I want to learn to play that, and then I will do Ashokan Farewell again with vibrato, because if you get the vibrato right, it sounds shit up. And I'm going to do it in a better room with better acoustics, so this is just too tinny. So anyway, that's where we are. Thank you for sticking with it. It's been, since I started doing this in February, it's been 8 months essentially since I started doing these recordings. So thank you for that. Thank you for the support, and stay safe, and I'll see you on the flip side. I'll record something in the next couple of weeks, I think, but I'll see you soon. Thanks again.